Hello and welcome again to Casual Magic. Alright, it's the last of the Commander 2019 series. This time, it is Mystic Intellect. Is Savine the Chronoclasm the greatest commander of all time? Is that the reason why people want this set? No. He is currently valued at 78 cents. So that is clearly not the reason why people are interested in this set. Okay. Oh, that one came out easy. Thank you, packaging. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to Savine Chronoclasm. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell from your graveyard each turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. All right. Throw that over there so you remember the name of the set. Hey, where are the instructions at? What the? What's up with it? Hang on. That one came with instructions. Primal Genesis came with the instructions. Well, not instructions, but that little info sheet. Merciless Rage came with it. Where is it for this one? Man, now after the video's done, now I'm going to have to count and actually see if I got all 100 cards or not. Well, at least I'm recording it. Okay, so the main thing in this one, which for anyone who has not previously checked out the deck list, is this thing the end-all be-all deck? No. Does it synergize? Probably not. Where's the other one? Yeah, Pramicon Sky Rampart. I remember this one on a preview, and it seemed also fun. Flying Defender. As Pramicon Sky Rampart enters the battlefield, choose left or right. Each player may attack only the nearest opponent in the chosen direction and planeswalkers controlled by that opponent. So this gets you some sort of just weird battlefield control to just say, hey, you're not attacking anyone you want. It is only going to be that person to your left or right. Deal with it. So certainly there are those commander decks out there who just like love doing just kind of like random stuff that doesn't make sense and then just kind of wreck strategies. This is one of those cards. So in a way, I kind of enjoy that. It at least allows for something completely different. Let me get my list back open here, because it is a card in here. Good reprint, good reprint, good reprint. There it is. Dockside Extortionist. This is the reason why, if you are out shopping and you see Commander 2019 decks, and for some reason Mystic Intellect isn't there, this is the reason why. At the time of making this video, this card is $31.72. So if for some reason you can find this deck at a cheap price, let's say $35 or even $30, this is the cost of that deck. Everything else is free. So this is 1 in red, Goblin Pirate, 1/2. When Dockside Extortionist enters the battlefield, create X treasure tokens, where X is the number of artifacts and enchantments your opponents control. So then you can use those as additional mana. There's one of the other cards out there, which I'm completely blanking on right now. I want to say Revel in Riches, but that's probably not it. Where if you have 10 treasure tokens, you can win the game. It's crazy. And especially since there's a lot of enchantment-heavy decks, which I still need to get around to making my Angus Mackenzie deck. That is just an enchantment deck, just up and down. It's primarily enchantments. So even for something like that, for something like Dockside Extortionist, it enters the battlefield and just all of a sudden just, oh, here's a ton of mana for you to enjoy for free because I'm building enchantments. This is a very, very good card in the right deck, especially red, which doesn't typically go enchantment heavy. So for this reason, for this card, highly recommend this deck. If you can find this for a decent price, get it because of Dockside Extortionist. Now, yeah, there's the chance that this at some point could be reprinted in something like a master set, or possibly, I don't know, one of those offsets like kind of like your jump start or conspiracy type thing. That's probably another good random fit for that card, as long as it's something that could potentially have more than one treasure token in a set. Then that card is just ripe for reprint, because at least hanging out above $30, that just cannot stay that way forever. It seems like Wizards every once in a while will just cherry pick one of those and go, okay, this is one of the chase rares in this upcoming set. Even like a core set, they could throw that into, and I could easily see that helping to drive demand. So for that reason, Mystic Intellect, if you can find it for a decent price, I highly recommend it. Probably out of the four, at least for value, that's the one that I would recommend to get. As far as play and kind of synergy, I think Faceless Menace is still very, very good. It's got a lot of good reprints that I recognize. Mystic Intellect, yeah, it does have quite a few, but other than Dockside Extortionist just kind of sapping the cost of the deck, there's really not a whole lot that stands out in that deck. I mean, basically, Soul Ring is the second most expensive card in that deck. So all of the value really from Mystic Intellect is tied up in one card. Faceless Menace, it's a little bit more spread around, and I think would be a tiny bit more fun to play. Plus, the commanders seem a little bit more fun. Except for that one to, of course, just say, hey, you're attacking left or right, deal with it. which is fun in its own right, but again, that kind of depends, are you playing with a play group that likes crazy shenanigans like that, or just has no tolerance for it? Kind of depends on your play group. You make that call. So again, I hope you enjoyed kind of walking through the brief summary. I didn't want to bore you with a full unboxing, going through every single card in the deck. I just kind of wanted to show you the couple of highlights that I've determined in these things, and tell you as far as playability. Let me know if you're curious about Commander 2020. That could be something I could do a similar series for. Just let me know in the comments below if that's something that you want. And I've got other videos to churn out sometime soon. But meantime, I know that I've recently had alarms going off, so I need to get out of here, and then I need to get to editing. So that's it for today, and until next time, good luck.